So, yeah, like I said, I'm Luke Michael Howard, clinical hypnotist and owner of Hypnotist. And I got involved in change work about 23 years ago now. And when I first got involved with this, I knew what hypnosis was, right? Because most lay people, and I appreciate people in this audience are a bit different, but most lay people, they have a box to put the subject of hypnosis in. Whether that be the right box or not, they have a concept of what it is. So I had a concept of what hypnosis was as a 19-year-old lad back home in London, England. And on this same course, or the people that were teaching me hypnosis, there was this thing called NLP. And I wasn't quite sure what that was, but then I kind of learned later on that the most or least pretentious way of describing NLP was conversational hypnosis. So then I had a little box to put that in. It made sense for my conscious mind, my intellect. Hypnosis was good for my unconscious and my subconscious. And then there was this concept called timeline therapy. Anyone studied any timeline therapy here? And I thought, what the hell is this, right? Sounds a bit oaky. But then I realized it was a nice clean way of doing regression with people and on yourself. So I had a concept of putting that in. And it was all good for my logical mind. It was all good for my intellect. But then there was this thing called Huna that these people touched on. And I was like, well, it seems a bit earthy. It seems a bit crunchy, and I'm all about kind of tangible things that I can put my hands around and be able to describe to my clients in a way that they can buy in, even if they're not into the kind of stuff that perhaps the people in this audience are right now. But I'm like, this Huna thing, it sounds a bit hokey, evoking the higher self. This is a bit crazy. Like, this person is hiring me and paying me a lot of money to help them quit cocaine, and they're a celebrity. If I start talking about this spiritual thing and the higher self, are they just going to think I'm a crank? So for years and years, I was aware of it. That seed was planted 23 years ago. But it wasn't until the last couple of years where this thing called Huna kept showing up for me. And it's like, I need to get plugged into it. I need to learn some of this. Now, how I look at it is, when I learned hypnosis and when I learned NLP and when I learned timeline therapy, this was great mentally for the mental body. This was great emotionally for helping people. To a lesser fact, physical, but there was no spirituality when it came to any of these modalities. And that was all right for me at the time, because I was okay with playing with my other toys of NLP, hypnosis, and timeline therapy. But I get bored working with people very quickly, so I need to learn new things that I can draw upon me in sessions to start doing work. And I always look at doing faster, more elegant and clearer work with people and cleaner work. So the more I evolved, I opened up that box called Huna, which is some of the stuff I'm going to teach you today.